Oh my gosh, they would make fun of us at school.
They always come back when we bout to link up. He texts me where you at. I'm at the corner store, put my location on your maps. I like the way you low-key, man, I love the way you laugh. I can tell you riding for me cause you bumping on my track.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today, you know what the fuck is going on. Today we're gonna be doing a mukbang. Yeah, I'm just gonna be answering a couple questions that I asked my Instagram followers. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today while I munch out on some food. I went to go buy Baja Fish tacos. Not sure if you guys have heard of this place, but it's like right by my house. Yeah. I'm gonna try my hardest not to cut things out of this video because usually like I cut out a lot, but you know, I'm gonna try to keep it raw with y'all. So from this place I got the shrimp tacos with some rice and some salad. Guys, this place is so good. Me and my family always get food from this place because it's so good and it's super healthy too. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Actually, let me prep my food first, alright? So I have like this little pico de gallo, and I'm just gonna add it. Ugh, so bomb. And then I have some salsa verde. Shout out to my Mexican folk. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite sauce. Is it salsa roja or salsa verde? Mine's verde. Verde all the way. Yeah guys, in case you guys wanted to know what I got from Shared Tea is fresh milk family, and it's like kind of like tiger milk, but it has pearl pudding and herb. I don't know what that is. Y'all, I'm obsessed with boba. I literally can't go a day without it. Usually I go with like the Thai tea and stuff, but today I wanted to do something different because I feel like I always get Thai tea. Alright. Alright y'all, so the first question is, how have you been? I've honestly been okay. I've honestly been so busy, guys. Like every day is something new, and then especially because of work and stuff. So yeah, I try to stay busy most of the time. Usually I always have something to do. Mentally I feel like I'm doing good. I'm holding up. Whenever like I do feel like a little sad or stuff, or like whatever, like I do have my moments where I cry and like I'm super sad and stuff, but usually what I do is like I just pray and it like goes away and stuff. So yeah, I mean, we all go through things, guys, all the time. There's always something. Alright, so the next question is, what other videos you gonna do? I honestly don't have like any videos that I have planned yet. Usually like when I am gonna do a video, like I plan it like a week in advance. I am excited for one video and you guys are just gonna have to see, but I mean, from this channel you can kind of just expect like my life. You can expect pranks. I also want to get into pranks. It's gonna be hard to prank. I'm gonna have to see who I'm gonna prank, but yeah, that's kind of what you guys can expect from my channel, guys. I do like to vlog a lot because I feel like vlogging is so fun, so expect a lot of vlogs. Alright, so the next question is, what type of dog do you have? Guys, you guys don't understand how like every time I walk my dog or I post my dog on my story and stuff, so good. Everyone always asks me everyone always asks me what type of dog I have. And honestly, I think it's because he looks like, everyone tells me, oh, he looks like a bear. And he does, not gonna lie. He looks like a bear. And then he looks kind of like a lion. So, but to answer the question, I have a chow chow. And guys, when me and my sister were small, I think we were like maybe we were like, I was like 12 or like, I don't know. But when me and my sister were small and like growing up, we couldn't have a dog. And we would always like talk. We would always talk and be like, okay, when we get a dog, what type of dog would we want? And every time we would be like, oh, chow chow, chow chow. And we also kind of like huskies and stuff. But our dog, the dog that we've always wanted, is the chow chow. And look at us now, guys. We have our little Roquito. His name's Rocco, by the way, if y'all didn't know. So the next question is... Alright, so the next question is, I want to do YouTube, but I'm shy. Any advice? So, any advice, girl, just do it. That is honestly like my best advice, though, is just doing it, not thinking about it too much. Because once you start thinking about it too much, you start delaying, you start doubting, you start criticizing yourself over something that's honestly not that bad, because there's people out there that want to do it and they just don't do it. And like them seeing you do it, it kind of like gives them that little boost, like, oh, like maybe I should do it. So don't think about it too much, because there's a lot of people that would want to have like your courage, and if anything goes wrong, like you can always stop doing it, but at least you tried, Yeah. I was stuck in that cycle for like a long time, I'm not gonna lie. It was like, I would always be in my head like, damn, what if no one supports me? What if no one watches my videos? What if like I don't have ideas? But now I honestly don't care. Like, if you support me, cool. If you don't, that's on you, boo. I'm not gonna force anybody. At the end of the day, like, if anything, guys, strangers are your biggest supporters. So you never know who is gonna run across your video and who you're gonna inspire. So just do it. Next question is, how do you deal with motherfuckers hating? Or how do you deal with motherfuckers hating? Can I be honest? I truly do not care anymore. I've gotten to the point where I've received so much hate. Like, before I even started doing YouTube, I've received so much hate. I don't know. I honestly don't know why, but it's gotten to the point where I truly just don't care. I feel like if you're the type of person that gets a lot of hate about something, eventually you're just gonna like grow out of it. Like, you're just gonna learn not to care, especially as adults. I feel like when I was younger, I would get really caught up on others' opinions and stuff, and like I would let it like get to my self-esteem. But now it's like, if you don't get hate, you're probably doing something wrong. But how I deal with it, honestly, I just ignore it. I'm just like, I don't even entertain it, because it's a waste of my time. You feel it's a waste of time. At the end of the day, like, I'm still finna do me. Alright, so the next question is, what is your zodiac? Y'all, I honestly don't believe in zodiacs, and I don't be reading into that. I don't be doing that stuff. I used to, before, like, I didn't know God, but now that I know God and know what he likes and what he doesn't like, I don't entertain that stuff anymore, but I will tell you guys when I was born. So my birthday is in March, and I believe I said it in one of my past videos, but yeah, I'm a March baby. But yeah, y'all, I don't get caught up in that zodiac stuff. Next question is, what is your worst date? Oh yes, the worst date. All right, so this was a long time ago, guys. I believe I was like in high school or something, but you know, the date wasn't that bad, but it's just what like this person did. Okay, so let me tell you guys the story. So we went to this arcade place, right? And back at the time, like obviously you're in high school or like middle school and stuff, so I didn't have any money. And like the little money I believe I had like $5. But anyways, I thought, oh, he's taking me out a date, right? Because that's what, in my opinion, I feel like that's what guys are supposed to do, like on the first date, is pay for you and take you out, take care of you. Because it's like an interview, you know? It's like, oh, your first impression and stuff. So there's this one time, mind you, during that time we didn't have a car, so we ended up taking the bus to this arcade, and he ended up paying for my food. We went to KFC, which I didn't mind because I was like, okay, like I was just in high school, I love KFC anyways. We went to KFC and we ate and everything was going good, you know? Like I thought we were vibing, I thought everything was great. And then yeah, and then we went to oh my gosh, I almost said the place. Okay, and then we went to this arcade place, right? Mind you, I had $5, guys, and not $5 in cash. I had $5 in quarters. $5 in quarters. So once we got to the arcade place, guys, we were looking at the prices and whatever. Tell me why this guy has the nerve to ask me for my $5. He's like, hey, you got the $5? Guys, I was so embarrassed. Immediately in my head, I was like, oh hell no, I'm not doing this shit again. Like, and I couldn't even go home, guys. Like, I could go home and take the bus, but like, how? He took my $5. Anyways, he ended up calling an Uber, and that's how we went home or whatever. But after that day, I was like, oh hell no, I'm not doing this shit again. And at the time, like, I had a best friend, and I told her about it, and she would just make fun of me all the time. So bad. But yeah, y'all, tell me your opinion. Like, personally, I think guys are supposed to pay on the first date, or pay most of the time. That's just me though. I know, like, everyone's always like on Instagram, like there's always debates and stuff about who's supposed to pay, da, da, da. But me, I'm straight up, like, I expect him to pay. Y'all, every time I think of this story, I'm just like, oh hell no, like, so embarrassing. The next question is, do you have a best friend? Yes. So I'd say Jesus is my best friend, but I also have like a best friend. I consider him my best friend, and he considers me his best friend too. He's somebody that I've known since like high school. We've known each other for 7 years, so he is my best friend, and we know a lot about each other. So, and like, if I ever need advice, like, I can reach out to him and stuff, and he'll help me out. Shout out to Alexis, day one or whatever. Yeah. He's honestly the only person that has never switched up on me. All my other friends, it's a no. But yeah, shout out to Alexis. I don't really see him as much anymore, but when we do see each other, it's like we've never, like, there was no time apart. And like we talk for so long, like we can talk for hours. Shout out to Alexis. Damn, I feel like they put so much boba, like it's like full. Don't get me wrong, guys, I love boba, but sometimes like it gets in the way of my drink, and not a lot of people understand that. Alright, so the next question is, do you have any tattoos or piercings? I don't have any tattoos, but I do have piercings. I have my nose piercing, I have my belly pierced, and like I have like my earrings and stuff. But tattoos, no. I couldn't do tattoos, guys. You know, my body is a temple. So yeah, I don't want to mark my body. But I have thought about it, guys. Like, I've thought about maybe getting like a scripture or something, a Bible verse, but nah, I'm cool on that. Alright, so the next question is, do you still smoke? You guys don't know how many times I get asked this question. So I did like in the past. I used to smoke a lot, guys, like every day. It was so bad. Like, those of you who know how much I used to smoke. But as of right now, though, I don't smoke anymore. I try not to, but you know, I do get tempted, and it's definitely something that I don't want to like keep doing. But I'm super proud of myself though, because like, guys, when I tell you guys I used to smoke a lot, I really did. So, you know, I'm just proud though. I'm proud that I don't smoke as much. I have that, like, I'm able to say no. Like, if someone offers me, I'm able to like turn it down. So I'm just happy, because before, guys, you know, I'd be like, hey, pass me the blunt or whatever. But now I'm a little cool about that. Alright, so the next question is, are you still in college? And the answer to that is yes, I'm still in college. I'm currently on my 4th year, so I'm gonna graduate pretty soon. And I'm actually gonna be heading back to college this fall. So stay tuned in for that. It's gonna be so much fun. I felt like my mind wasn't focused on school at the time, so I did take a year off, but you know, I'm coming back or whatever. And I'm super excited for that, because you guys do not know what I went through just to go back to school. And I honestly didn't think it was gonna be that hard, but it was such a mission, and I'm so proud, because you know, I did that. Okay, so the next question is, how do you deal with stress? Honestly, I don't deal with it. I'm just like, whatever. No, but I usually like, what I do with stress is I try to listen to music. That's usually what takes my mind off of like whatever problem I'm having. I try to just like tune it out and focus on other things. I try to focus, like, if something's stressing me out that hasn't happened yet, I try to focus on the present, like what's really going on, instead of focusing on something, like stressing about something that hasn't happened yet. Someone, when I was like 20 years old, someone had told me that, like, stress, like, worry about what you can do right now and don't stress about something that hasn't happened. Keep that in mind, y'all. Alright, so the next question is, what's one of your main goals? One of my main goals as of right now is just to stay consistent with everything, because in the past I haven't been as consistent. But this time it's gonna be different, guys. You know, I have really like realized like this is what I want to do. This is how I want to spend my time. And yeah, like I'm super happy. But yeah, just be consistent, disciplined, putting in the work, not giving up when it gets hard. Those are my main goals. I feel like so far I've been doing good with everything. Staying on course, planning things out. I feel like I'm doing really good at that. So yeah. Consistency is key, guys. Next question is, do you drink or not? Occasionally I drink. I don't drink all the time, like to the point, but let me tell you all, when I do drink, I drink and I get so fucked up. Like, I don't know how to say no when I'm drinking. And that's why sometimes like I try to stay away from it. Try to stay away from like people or like environments that I'm gonna be tempted to drink. But sometimes, like, you know, like on occasions, like at parties and events and stuff, like I don't mind drinking. I'm like, okay. Alright, so next question is, are you still doing music? Been waiting on a drop? Yeah, about that. So, let me tell ya. So, you know, I stopped doing music for a while, guys, and I don't know why. So I stopped doing music because I felt like my mind was not, like, I was not where I wanted to be in life, and like I felt like my focus was being taken away from what I wanted to do, and I was like distracted by all these other things that I just like, I completely like just put it to the side. But I'm kind of glad I did, because now that I've like put everything to the side, like every distraction, I feel like now I'm more prepared and more in tune, and like now I know how I want to sound. Now I know like what I want to say. I have more things to talk about. But yeah, I kind of wish though that I didn't stop, but I mean, it's not a bad thing sometimes to take a break. Like as an artist, sometimes like you need time, you need space, like you need new inspirations, and I feel like that's what happened to me. But let me tell you, I am working on a song currently, and I honestly think it's good. I'm gonna take it to the studio. I have been working on a couple songs though, like when I did take time off, I did work on a couple songs, but nothing that I wanted to take to the studio. My friend actually hit me up yesterday, and he was like, we were just talking about like music and stuff, and because he makes music too. I feel like when you're an artist, you also get stuck in like being a perfectionist and stuff, and like, not gonna lie, like that's a good thing and everything, but sometimes like you kind of just have to go with it. You can't be too wanting everything to be perfect, because it's not gonna always be perfect, and you just have to learn to like let it go, let it flow. And yeah, I'm saying it because I'm like that, guys. Like, I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to anything I do. Like, any little minor detail, like, if I don't like it, like, I literally will not stop until it's how I want it. I'm not saying it's completely, like, a bad thing, but it's definitely, like, it could get in the way sometimes. Alright, y'all, so I'm probably just gonna be answering like 3 or 4 more questions and then I'm gonna end the video. So the next question is, what is your biggest turnoff in a guy? I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of turnoffs. But like, ooh, dude, I can't stand when a guy doesn't like keep up with himself, like he doesn't shave or something, like he just looks dirty, like musty and stuff. Like, at least like fix yourself like once in a while, but don't go out looking like that, because like their hygiene is not up to par. I feel like that's my biggest turnoff. But another turnoff is when a man is greedy. He's always like worried about money and stuff, or like doesn't like sharing, or doesn't like spending on his girl. I feel like that's my biggest turnoff, because a lot of guys are cheap these days. Like, they don't like spending money. They don't feel like their girl is worth them spending money on. And like, guys, it's not that hard to buy your girl flowers. It's certainly not that hard. It's not that hard to, every once in a while, do something nice for her to make her feel special or whatever. It's really not that hard. And if it's not in you, then... But those are the things, though, that girls like. They like when her guy, like, it doesn't even have to be expensive, y'all. It can just be like something so simple, but like so meaningful, you know? Alright, so the next question is, what is your favorite Bible verse? Alright, so what is my favorite Bible verse? So, this is a hard one, y'all. I literally... Guys, I have like this habit, like whenever like I know, like I'm reading the Bible and like I see a Bible verse that I like or something, I write it down on my phone. So maybe, let me look. I think my favorite Bible verse has to be Psalm 105, verse 15. It says, "Do not touch my anointed ones, do no harm to my prophets." So that just like, it just gives me so much peace. It reassures me that like, if you're anointed by God, if you're favored by God, if you're his child and stuff, like, the devil is not allowed to touch you. He's not allowed to come near you. He's not allowed to do anything to you, because it literally says, do not touch my anointed. Like, I just love that. It just makes me feel like so protected, like, like I'm that girl, like I'm really her. I don't care, but God snapped on that verse, okay? Period. Alright, so the next question is, what do you look for in a relationship? What do I look for? I look for a lot of things, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Not even gonna stunt. I'm so picky when it comes to dating somebody, and like, a lot of people think it's a bad thing and stuff, and like, I've been told that I'm never gonna find anyone and whatever, but I honestly feel like I'm just looking for a man that's a man of God, that prays, that knows God, that has a relationship with him. Because if you know God, then you're gonna know how to treat me. It's that simple. You're gonna know what it is to lead. You're gonna know how to treat a woman in a relationship. So I feel like that's what I'm honestly looking for. And I've come across some that are close, you know, that come close, but like never to the point where like I know that, oh yeah, this is the one. My standards are really high, and I feel like a lot of guys nowadays, they just don't want to go through the trouble, you know. But it's cool. If any ladies are watching this, know your worth, ladies. Know what you're worth. And all I would say is just to love yourself. Like, don't take shit from no one. Don't take shit from no man. If he's giving you more stress than peace, let him go, sis. Someone said, do a flip after. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do flips. And I don't want to hurt myself. Alright, so this is gonna be the last question. It says, do I have any embarrassing stories? Embarrassing story? Oh yes, I do. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it short, but yeah, so when I was in middle school, me and my best friend at the time, we used to keep like this like little journal or like book. We basically bought like a notebook just to keep like secrets that we have about ourselves, because I think it was like one of those notebooks that they give you at like the book fair at school that has like a little lock or whatever. And so we bought one, like we both pitched in to buy one, and like we would just like during recess or whatever, we would we would go to the playground and we would just like read the book and stuff, or like add new things to it. Guys, now that I think about it, it's giving Mean Girls. It's honestly giving Mean Girls. Me and her had like the biggest crush on this one guy at our school. Us being the dummies that we were, we freaking wrote it down on the book. The worst part, y'all, is that we would have like little names for them. So I think one of them was Oreo or something. I don't know, but we named them different names, right? Anyways, so we ended up writing down like what each name meant. So like Oreo, and then we would put like equals like this guy's name. So one day during recess, y'all, me and my friend, we were playing dodgeball, and we decided to put our book down. And I don't know why my best friend, she didn't lock it, so she just left it there. And so we were like, oh, let's go play jump rope. So when we were heading to play jump rope, like we were playing jump rope, but we could still see the book, right? And then everyone was out on recess. Guys, please tell me why this guy went, picked up the book, and read it. Y'all, it was so embarrassing. And after that, y'all, like, oh my gosh, they would make fun of us at school. They would be like, oh, do you have a crush on him? Like, he read your book. So embarrassing. To the point we ended up fucking throwing that book out. Like, I threw it out. I was like, oh hell no, this is not happening again. Like, I still remember till this day, y'all. And that happened in elementary. Nah, but for real, y'all, that shit was embarrassing. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be the end for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what video guys you want to see next. And yeah, y'all, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
They always come back when we bout to link up. He texts me, where you at? I'm at the corner store, put my location on your maps. I like the way you low-key, man, I love the way you laugh. I can tell you riding for me, cause you bumping on my